So we're all white. Let's go out here and be great. Let's go out here and be great. Balls to the wall. Let's go. No mercy. The mosquito with an axe.
Home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the eighth-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Southern Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Balls to the wall. Let's go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will start this game off with the football.
Luis Lopez.
What a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brings into the open. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Well, that's not the start this offense wanted. Your starting running back puts it on the ground on his very first carry. This is a guy they need to have a big game. They need him to get his confidence going, and that last play isn't going to do that.
Oh, better look out. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left, receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss. What great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there. And all of a sudden now this offense knocking on the door deep down in their opponent's territory.
Leaves it with the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go downfield. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense,
we gotta make tackles.
Get something going.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Picks up the first down. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Back over in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds.
Let's go, Tucson. We've been dots.
1st and 10 from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Walton. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down. And first and goal at the 6.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers in all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here.
Big tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Lopez wants to fire. Makes the grab. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help him out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline is...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time and obviously executed well.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle. It's Copeland. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer.
Nowhere to go when the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Give to the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Lopez to pass. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Quick strike through the air for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 minutes.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Ripped off the chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's 1st down from the 48. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Making side adjustments here. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Caught behind the line. It's Walton. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And with the extra points, the score is now 21-14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Lopez wants to fire. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Clark. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Smothers. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Tar Heels are flying down the field. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
He ran by the safety.
Patrick Mahomes. Earlier in the game, let's see how accurate Stephen McConkey trusts his protection. Good protection just there. Throw. Pretty quick ball catch, throw. Another catch, throw. And there's one thing I wanted to see today was how much does he trust his protection, and how much does he trust his ability to steal players to get over down the field. Last week, I felt like some of it was a little impatient with his speed, his arm. I'm not sure he entirely trusts that unit yet, because there's some young players on the side of the offense. Now Jalen Carter is slowing it up. Another 5-man rush there. He gets some right on the right elbow. Davis gets the block from Kevin Mutombo right there. Oh, good reference. It's just, they're sending bodies at him. Carter on the right side. One of the best guards in the league. He had a spectacular rookie year. Of course, the pick 6 in the Super Bowl on his birthday, and he really became, for all intents and purposes, the best nickel in the NFL.
Right there showcases why, when they inserted him in that position, needed a sure tackler in zone defense on running backs, covering receivers. Incredible pick up there by Howie Roseman last year. Continues to play at a high level. This is like a triple rookie door. There you go, Kelsey. Throwing that handle. Watch as he goes out. And he goes out. I mean, he's holding that thing like Allen Iverson on a crossover. It's way out there. He's got the wrist. He's got the wrist. You can't do anything about that. So down to the 20 he goes. It's time now for today's player snapshot brought to you by Google Pixel. And who are we looking at? Well, I feel like the right time to take a look at Mr. Kelsey, 3-time champion, third most receiving yards by a tight end. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ware.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Quickly to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Wants to keep it in the air. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Walton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, let him go get it.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Firing to the right, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt.
Oh, too far.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on 1st down. Lopez to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson.
Wait for the clear, too far.
Get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And the Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Still running at the 40. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And I like this offense. They didn't get conservative. They stayed aggressive to go try to get points, and they get rewarded, and they take the lead and the momentum going into the half.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
And the Tar Heels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They had a really productive 1st half, but in a game like, breaks into the open. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It's complete to the right. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Gets it past the marker. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Eagles! And that one will give them the lead.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's in there. 2-point conversion is good and pushes the lead to 5. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He is going nowhere at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Rides the back on the option to give. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, added another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Copeland. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Trying to surge it in. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry, and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense. Back to...
Into the end zone he goes.
Fucking Toussaint throwing interceptions.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They want to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. 1 play, and you're already to the 35. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got it in the middle. It's stopped. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
Good eye, Toussaint.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Throws to the wideout.
Oh my God!
Interception number 3 on the day.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays. If they
Jesus Christ, bro. You in the backfield. How you falling for a fake, bro?
Well covered, just a short game there.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Lopez to pass. Got a man. It's Copeland. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it
Get
right
there.
so you can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
The QB did a great job hanging in the pocket, showing great toughness. But I will tell you this, that offensive coordinator ain't happy. He doesn't want to see those hits continue to pile up on his QB.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
Fourth quarter.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be
fourth quarter, baby.
Based on the number of guys
fourth quarter, baby.
And a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
Fourth quarter, baby.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the fourth quarter starts with a second down play.
Let's go defense. Where we rock. This is where we rock. This is where we rock. This is where we rock.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This is where we rock defense.
Pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Johnson. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team.
Let's go Tucson.
This will be the second time
Offense, get ready.
kick it away.
Offense, get ready.
On his way back from the 20. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5.
Ain't ready yet.
Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's gone. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They're going to run it. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. Taken out of bounds after a good pick up there. There he's striking distance at the 37. The Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Lost a throw on first down. Under fire. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
That makes it a lot more interesting. Yeah.
To the air on second.
No!
Another interception.
Oh my God!
His own players. And
you serious?
on him after a good return on the interception.
That's the last long-time veteran.
You serious, bro?
Certainly more challenging conversation than Sirianni.
That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass
Kick that off.
On second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Let's go D-line. I need you.
Pick up a first down.
Need you, D-line.
Try to convert through the air.
Look at that. Kick that off.
And they almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now it's going to take a chance to grab that.
Sorry, you about to get benched, bro.
From these two great teams, and the first half stats are brought to you by Wingstop. A lot of defense here. You see, scoring one touchdown.
Oh, bro. Throw dots.
The touchdown run for the Jets.
Georgia Southern has
Walker with
the
a touchdown run for the
offense. They're in a precarious
Fuck,
spot
bro.
here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance, unless they can do
That linebacker gets there. How does that happen? That's unbelievable, bro. Unfucking believable.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And get out. That fuck shit.
Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Ware. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
It's 4th down territory.
I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the
4th down territory.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd.
Oh, goodness.
Defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down.
Oh my God, nigga, they fucking me, nigga.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Give to the single back.
Let's go.
Let's go. Up with positive yardage there. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
So, son, if I don't need you today, nigga, I need you today, nigga. I mean, if I need you today, nigga, I need you today, bro.
At least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. They were able to
if I ain't never need you, bro, I need you today, bro.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
If I ain't never need you, nigga, I need you today. Right now. The time is now.
They'd hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get every best shot.
Go.
Now let's see if they can pull this one out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick strike complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Wait. He overdo that?
Lean on the run to milk this
Oh. All right, nigga. L today, nigga. L today.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers. And
L today, nigga.
For a nice play on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one.
L today, nigga.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in
L today, nigga.
hands. Like late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right?
I get it.
Top clock ticking down.
I get it.
I trust my QB to throw the football. I got
Going for it all.
He picked the ball. He picked the ball.
Make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And it's just inside that right upright. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Sam Houston looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 15 to UTEP. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Green. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Green. Taken out of the pick up there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Okay, doghouse. Expand your Wi-Fi footprint on the information team. Plus, get big use savings of $180
hit there for second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that
They blocked me today, dog.
But they're taking that load.
Right on target this time. Got it out of bounds at the 22.
They bumped me today.
They are threatening to score.
That's how you celebrate.
Gonna look downfield again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not close, and third down is coming.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick.
And
Oh,
interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Got a lot of room to the right.
Station in North Georgia. There are 5 things to watch for this week on Fox 5 and Fox Local. Thursday at 7, join us for our new show with Pulse.
They put another
Christine
score on
and
the
Ariel
board as they try to
into
push
what
this
everyone's
winning
talking
streak
about,
to
from
3.
trending stories to the wildest
And they come
videos
up
lighting
with
up
a
your
huge
feed.
pick six, and that is one of the
Tuesday
reasons
through
this
Friday
defense has
at
been
7
so
on
dominant.
Fox 5 and Fox Local. In celebration of 40 years of service to the community, Montlick Injury Attorneys is
They bumped me, dog. They bumped me, bro.
Guys, this is a type of
They bumped me,
signature
bro.
win that can set the tone for the
Quarterback throw dots, dog. Niggas throwing picks today, bro.
18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played.
My quarterback throw dots. They had them throwing picks today, bro.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told
Report. Insiders break down every big play across the league. Catch the Dirty Bird Report tonight at 12:30 on Fox 5, your home for the Falcons.
I'm Chief Meteorologist David Chandler. What a magnificent weekend. Lots of sunshine, comfortable temperatures, cooler in the morning, warmer in the afternoon. Well, it's about to get a whole lot hotter in the days ahead. You can stay on top of all the changes with the weather dashboard on Fox Local.
Thanks for depending on us for breaking news, weather, traffic, and sports. I'm Joanne Feldman from Good Day Atlanta. We hope you'll consider searching for Fox Local on your Roku, Fire TV, or mobile device so you can watch Fox 5 anytime. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Oh, you know what's it? Especially ducks.
Special something.
Special for me tonight on Fox.
What makes you so that launch has it's flavor. For figs, for me, it's the natural person. Skinny, toxic cast iron that's proudly made in the USA. I know what makes you so launch.
It's something people with COPD want. Dupixent makes more possible. It helps adults breathe easier, starting in as little as 2 weeks. That can lead to more places visited. More dogs want. Gardens tended. More to look forward to. It's amazing what can happen when you can do more. Dupixent is an add-on treatment for COPD that is not well controlled and with a specific marker of inflammation. It's not for some breathing problems. Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation, and it's proven to help reduce flare-ups. With less COPD, severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection or asthma. Don't change your stomach other treatments without talking to your doctor. What will you do with your more? Ask a pulmonologist about Dupixent and COPD.
Where does confidence come from? It's not within. As we pursue, confidence is not a mindset, it's an achievement. In the GMC Sierra HD AT4X, get 5.9% APR for 84 months on 2025 Sierra heavy-duty models. That's over 4,000 average financing savings. What makes you at Lodge Cast Iron?
It's almost ready. Everything tastes better outside.
That's why you can't do anything good with it's actually
Oh, my quarterback threw dots.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college
To destroy
football is
Tennessee.
win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Tennessee's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators, defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
They'll try the run. Finds a little space. There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Volunteers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right? Jesse, it's really fun to be that team in the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play spoiler.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
Wow. He's got it. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. First down run on the doorstep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Loss on first down increased the degree of difficulty. Second and goal from the 8. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And here comes the field goal unit. Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia Southern's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to...
Brings him to the open. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't reach the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run.
Oh my God, nigga!
Pass not
No!
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring out 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep... He's got it! First down and more! All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. He's going to lose a yard on that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the sand and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming to this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle.
He lost one down the sideline.
Come on, Sanu.
What a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Check the new game they fed. Oh, snap.
From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's good too. Okay,
just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And he'll be smacked to the ground.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just put it on a line, it's really nice to have this.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. It's the first punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own... Oh, he's got some space. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense
creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Snagged in the middle. It's Walton. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Wants to fire on second down. Lines is back in the middle. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another.
Turning it on. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. The Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's gone. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Eagles.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. This guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3.
Appears to be okay when in the 10th. Quick visit when he's out. That's good news.
They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Knocked off his feet.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on second and long? You stink, OC, or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So, tough spot to be in second and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
And the Vols will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
But how much can the field takes?
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the back. You'll take this every time.
You gotta get to that next level.
create snaps for
Great
people.
offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there. Now you're in a good position. It's
We're already hurt.
Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
With grass-fed and finished meat, zero sugar, and up to 2
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Lost a throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rock. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Catch in the middle. It's Scott. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield.
Keep throwing the ball.
This defense throwing the ball.
This drive was clicking along after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Ware. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
7 blitzes, that's more than the Chiefs offense running this entire week. This one is pretty simple, just offense right side.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it on the outside. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The ball's headed quickly to the line. No Tennessee quarterback will ever be revered like Peyton Manning, but many more throws like that, and they're going to say, this guy's getting into the realm at least.
You get in the realm, you're good. You get in the realm, you start talking about Hall of Fame. That's the kind of tradition you've had with a guy like Peyton Manning. His fingerprints are still on this program, and you are mentioned with him. That's a good day at the office.
Was needed. It wasn't. And
motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
They catch him. They catch him.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line.
At some point in time, we got to grow some balls.
Skill players made it happen with the ball.
We got to grow some balls, sons.
Really showed command on that last drive.
On the run from inside his own.
Look at 85. Where you going? Go fucking block.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle.
Why? Why are you falling?
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout.
Bitch don't know what to do when you break out.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Ware. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. And that's incomplete, a defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground.
Sure.
Coming up.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on fourth down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it, just gifting your opponent great field position.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Volunteers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his...
Are they bucking, bro? My guys are dropping balls, dog, when they're not supposed to.
He's got a sack.
Not putting that.
For a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind.
Let's stop, D.
Never age doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on first down. Grabs behind the line. It's Goff. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Vols will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, where they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Caught over the middle. It's Banks. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reed.
Breaks into the open. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody on the whole field. Everybody gets jacked up, and he finally gets to touch the football.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down. This crowd rising up, sensing that his defense needs some help. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Working that left side now. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles! Extra point here will give them the lead. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there?
Stick to the data.
Really good offenses and great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Offense number 65.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle, it's Davidson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Fires to the tight end. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
And this is a fun
on 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Give me that shit.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return.
That shit, man.
I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Fights off a defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good game before the stop is made. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to the ground with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tyree. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so trying to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half.
All right, ladies, next on big no drag race.
The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. 3rd down play from the gun. Puts it out of the air. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story and it goes a long way in deciding who wins the game.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tyree. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. He's got it on the move. They make makes the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. We love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already is his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last one took a little rope out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back hits in. As soon as he gets the football, hard to succeed as a running back.
Be where you need to be.
You get clogged.
Be where you need to be.
We have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Be where you're supposed to be.
So far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Andy Reid told us that he's back. He's got the juice back. But they haven't got the running game going.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
Any chances the other night, but they feel like she's in
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up there in the second half.
Guys, we reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Power football with the run. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. They're working that left side. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4 and 1.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. UCF is currently up big right now, and really everything they've dialed up offensively has worked. They're up by 20 over Kansas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. A strike downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point in the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute 2 minutes.
Pick that off, boy.
And give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Back up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Pick that off, Blunt.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. They almost got a first down there. Stop the yard short. It'll be 3rd down. And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing.
Wide open spaces. The 20. Inside the touchdown Eagles. And the punishment has been extended. They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One way, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that.
10 seconds in the 3rd quarter. 10 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Staley. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the defense.
Converts on 4th down, still going. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
Shit like that happen when you don't pick the ball off defense.
Second effort by the receiver there. He catches the football. He knows
he's ball hawks back there.
To get that 1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the 1st down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. It'll be 3rd and long.
Ball hawks.
From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And
wow.
Touchdown, Volunteer.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to be excited, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Looking for the 2-point try. Motion from the wideout. Trying to punch it in. He will not get They are brought down at the one, and the two-point try is no good. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Catch in the middle. It's Tyree. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Eagles can really attack on this second and short. They want that clock to run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. The field goal is no good. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They're going to go to the air on third and short. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today.
He'll take a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. All business today for this ball. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The space there now. Defensive front pretty much all day. I just love this. It's a competitive, not really in the heat. There's not going to be edited stamina to let this game out. Competitive stamina is going to be the best of you.
What's this? A fan has run out onto the field and he's not wearing pants. He won 8 games. And the field since then. What's up, Zach? Check out the tech out. Give it home in a minute. And it's just $35 a month. Alright, what's your all?
So we got 2 more games to the playoffs. No, we got 1 more game to the playoffs, man. Play a game, bro.
So 15-yard face mask. Let's see.
for life turns into the trip of a lifetime. That's the California deal with American Express.
That's all they need. The interception in the end zone, the tip of the Kelsey's hands. And it's 8 seconds or so. The other guy can't match the high force that we need. It's a meaner player.
This is the Intel AMC.
Wait, there's a peanut inside me? Nice. M&M's. It's more fun together.
Lowe's knows tackling projects now means you can football Sunday.
Ready? It's Saturday.
Dave's ready. We flying, Dave. Let's go.
Plenty of runtime, and it's even got turbo mode.
That's what they called me in college.
I bet they did.
Crime movies on Tubi will be free.
That's so easy.
7 to go. A lot of great games earlier today with some bad news. Joe Burrow left the game with a toe injury and ligament damage, and boy, you hope that's not out for a long time for him. Bengals won. Lions dropped a 50-burger on Ben Johnson in his return for the Bears, as we told you about the Cowboys game. There you go. So the Bears off to a tumultuous start. They had a good first drive and went downhill after that. Lions at 52 on them today. So you want to be a head coach? No, you don't. It's pretty good being a player. These guys are better football than yes. This is what they should do. But Chiefs, I guess they have to have it. 3rd and 10. And tackle short of a first down. So the Chiefs will take their final time out here with 4:32 to go. Well, this back and forth game, defense is going at it. Key play of the game. It comes down to the Eagles in the end zone. Interception. This looked for a second like a touchdown to Travis Kelce. Instead, it was Andrew Makuba picking it off and running it back 41 yards to set up what would become an Eagles touchdown.
Yeah, just such a small margin of error. Travis makes that catch so many times in his Hall of Fame career. Patrick throws it with anticipation. It's a hard game. You prepare all week, and you never want to let your teammates down. It's a very tough feeling when you're a competitor like he is. You know, you didn't
for the catch. And there you go. So the Chiefs have their work cut out for them. Down by 10, 4:24 to go. Look, they haven't been able to get any plays over the top. Really dating back to last year, certainly not today. What do you do right now?
Yeah, they tried in the Super Bowl there in the fourth quarter, and when we talked to them on their production meeting this week, they said, we want to be aggressive. And they just haven't really seen it from the passing game. Not many of these throws are going downfield. It's going to have to go downfield at this point. We're just up against the clock, down 10 points. Try to stretch this ball down the field a little bit. And again, they're without two of their really important options in the it's something. Chiefs offense.
He's got to sit.
Yeah, just push the right there in the middle. Finally, the beneficiary of that.
And there was no one home, but they couldn't connect.
They just completely dropped him in the deep part of the field. Jackson, Blankenship get kind of just banged up there on the play, running into one another. They run into one another. Foden off by himself. Oh no, that gets him right in the game. It's beautiful.
So it's 13. Pressure in the middle. Terrific coverage that time. It's 4th and 1. Deep line. Lobby's running short.
Personal foul for the passer. Defense number 30. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Certainly. So that changes things. It's under.
I got it.
I think Holmes
A little bit to the head here. Upstairs. A little bit, yeah. Pat feels the pressure, turns his head. And he gets away with that call right there. Nothing too forcible. But he'll take it. He's looking for it. Yeah, right to the left. That's where they're looking.
It's better than 4th and 13. The Chiefs have the fill.
Just a little unsure of himself, back in the pocket, running forward. Feet look a little out of control to me. I've been moving around, not sure when he's going to get pressured and when he's not. So it's a few open receivers here you don't normally watching this.
He could not connect and bring it down.
Hands on that too. One-on-one, Jackson didn't have his eyes on it. Too many missed opportunities here, certainly on this last drive. In his chest. As good a chance to make that play as the defender wasn't even looking. For a team that's not making the explosive plays, I think themselves in the field. Chance to get received.
Only 2 catches last year, but that's a big one. Keeps the drive going. It's a 1st and 10.
Patrick is out of the pocket. You can see he was a strike. Still plenty of time.
Get stuck there. And we get a whistle, penalty flag. I think this is good.
Offense number 74. 10-yard penalty, still 1st down.
So Juwan Taylor, right tackle. Very interesting this week. Matt Nagy, the offensive coordinator, basically called him out and said the penalties have got to stop because since he came to the Chiefs, he's had 34 of them, which is more than anyone by a mile.
And Patrick's escaping to the middle. Yeah. And sometimes it is hard to protect with mobile quarterbacks because you never know where they're going to be. And I think that was reacting to a scrambling quarterback, and he doesn't. It's a line, doesn't.
First and 20. 5-man pressure this time. That's picked up.
Third time's a charm. He's magic. Once again.
It's got Thornton on the left side of the screen. By himself deep. Patrick got enough time to make this throw. And Quinyon Mitchell, the sensational second-year player, too far away. See Patrick drifting just to find enough time. And it just launches one down the field. Here we go. We got a game, KB.
Not done yet. Thornton with 49 yards. Extra point is good. They missed him before. Then he had his hands on the third one was a charge, and that was a tough one against one of the better corners in the league. So let's watch the catch.
Great catch. Redeems himself. Little bit of time, the concentration. Quinyon Mitchell actually does a great job trying to break that ball up, but too well thrown and a great catch. And there's Kelsey. There you go, young man. That's what we do here. We're never out of these games.
Not with Mahomes. So it's a 3-point game. Chiefs are out of timeouts, but with 3 minutes left, they do have a little bit of time. Obviously, you have the 2-minute warning. They've got to stop Philadelphia here, but it's certainly a realistic chance of getting the ball back. And you brought up Kevin Matullo and, being a play caller, closing out a game. This is going to be a fascinating few play calls when he decides to do and how aggressive he wants to be here. Forget that. They're going to go onside kick.
Forces you away because again with that switch push. If they get anywhere near third down, fourth down, it's pretty much a given. So giving themselves another opportunity to touch the ball here with this onside kick, even though the percentages are so low.
So yeah, with a player and onside kick, that's been the rule since last year. You have to be behind the game. It's a Chiefs ball. We'll see the attempts this year. Look for 5. Here we go. Brown comes in on the hands. Teammate allows it. That did not go the required distance, and Brown made sure it didn't get any further. Interesting call there.
Yeah, just giving your team one more chance. Because again, this is such a hard offense to stop. Hand it off to Saquon twice, get it within 3rd and 2. You're going to be able to run that rebelly shove on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 if you need to. So I don't mind that call. But this defense has been put in tough situations last year, this year, today. They're again the big slip here. And they get you to get closer. Look at the field goal.
First down, he's going to pick up 9.
Hard things to do in the NFL is run the ball when they know you're running it, and here they are. Simple inside zone, call that a duo run. Saquon reads it all the way back to the back side of the defense. 9 yards for a gash right there. God, this Chiefs defense has played so well in the run game when they needed a stop. Give that face back side of the football.
Lee has had a good second half. He's got 22 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown. Eagles go general formation.
We get a penalty. Yeah, offside. Give him the first down.
Encroachment, defense number 32. 35-yard penalty. That's enough for a first down.
A lot of teams do that these days when they just, on that second one, they give him the first down. Yep. Rather than waste the extra down. He wants to one second down.
Second down.
Yeah. Dean, did they ever try to make that rule where you couldn't do that? Was that brought up at one point?
Talked about it, but teams are going to, like you said, it's second and short. They want to get it 1st and 10 because the clock is more important. Yeah. But Sirianni does the right thing and declines it.
Because the reality is, if the Eagles get to a first down with 2 minutes, get to the 2-minute warning, it's over. So they should go out there in the next 13 seconds with it, and they're going to give the touch push. Let's see what the spot is. It looked like momentum got him there, but we'll see where they put it.
Right there. We don't have one of those fancy measurements yet.
No virtual measurements for us for 2 weeks. Takes us down to the 2-minute warning. Don't see a signal yet. We'll determine that. Big spot coming up. Eagles up by 3, 2 minutes ago.
The Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your tour guide and your boxing ring. It's your dugout and your safety check. It's your bedtime, your big time, and your makeout booth too. It's more than an SUV. It's your Equinox. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if I unlatched Bevo's gate while taking a selfie. Checking Allstate first was really smart. Not checking Bevo's gate, though, not smart. At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds. Welcome
Welcome back to Papa John's. For a very limited time, we've got free pizza. Yo, tell them what it is.
Buy any large pizza at regular menu price, get one large one-topping pizza for free.
No, like free. Yeah, we did do that.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
When Verizon gives you a free phone on any plan,
Gemini, show me the concealer.
you use AI a lot.
The long, thin tube in the middle.
Yes. Boyfriend of the year. Did we say a lot? We meant a lot.
Gemini, is my houseplant leading away because it hates me?
Nothing personal. It's leaning away for more sunlight.
Come here. Gemini, any pointers on my downward dog?
We get it. It's a Google Pixel 10 Pro from Verizon.
Oh, appreciate you.
It's not about finishing first. You just can't come in last.
No time to rest. Just do your best. Every Josh and the Yankees take on Gunnar Henderson and the Orioles for Cubs, Reds, Baseball Night in America, Thursday on Fox. Today's game on Fox is how to play every way. Together, let's drive.
We get our first virtual measurement of the day, and you see with the Hawkeye system, 6 inches short of the line to gain. And so it comes down to this. Chiefs' final hole, so it'll be a 3rd and 6 inches. With 2 minutes to go, no timeouts for the Chiefs. It's so hard to spot the ball there.
Impossible. There's so many bodies, and offensive linemen are moving, defensive linemen are in the neutral zone. Very tough play to play defense against, tough play to officiate. But it is very effective.
They'll do it again.
And the Eagles will win this game.
The defending champs coming into Arrowhead with a big statement. And that first down is going to do it. Like something crazy. The Chiefs hoping that they have the ball at the end. I didn't see that. Let's see. I didn't see a signal, though. It's a signal. Maybe they do. A discussion. Tranquil came up with it. Right now, there's no signal on anything. Drew Tranquil had the ball. Okay. So they're going to rule here that this was not a fumble. Yeah. And then it'll be a first down, and then it'll be
Philadelphia, their 35. This will be a 30-second timeout.
right there. That was a little bit of a weird play because I think they were all trying to figure it out because Tranquil came up with the ball at the end of this. What did you see?
I am done with the tush push, guys. It's a hard play to officiate like we've been talking about. So they either ruled progress or that Hurts was down. Really hard to see what's happening with the football. We're inside 2, so replay has looked at this, and they've determined that there was no fumble.
It never came loose. Tranquil did get his arms around that, so it hurts though.
Yeah, it's never out of Hurts' arms. It's tough to see, but the Eagles have made that unstoppable for their playbook. Yeah. And as long as it's in the legal rules, they're going to keep doing it and works to their advantage again today. And now they take a couple leads and can work their way to a 2-0 start in the season. You want the Chiefs to start on their 2. And after his first ever 3-game losing streak in the NFL.
Coach Andy Reid said this is a great barometer to see where we're at. And you go against the defending Super Bowl champions. It's a hard-fought game. They're right there. One play, obviously the pass to Kelce there on the goal line, that changed a lot of things. Eagles are a damn good football team. They do a lot of things right, especially when they're not turning the ball over. If you're looking at this defense for the Chiefs is going to have to keep them in the game just like they did today until that offense gets some bench players back to full strength. But certainly never bet against anything that Coach Reid or Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce have a say in it.
No doubt.
They'll be determined to come back and get things right.
That's where they are. They got a Sunday nighter against Giants next week, and then Ravens and the Jaguars. But you start this season 0-2, and the Eagles are 2-0. And so Patrick Mahomes and this offense has work to do. First time they've been 0-2 since 2014. Andy Reid's second season as head coach. And the defending champs come in to Arrowhead and get a W. Hard-fought game here today, and the Eagles come out on top 20-17. A lot more to do here from Kansas City right after this.
100 players compete to win $1 million. The only rule is don't finish last. 99 to beat. Premiere September 24th on Fox.
It's hiding in the walls, the ceiling, even under the floorboards, but you don't know what it is. Not yet, at least. Not fixing those weird sounds, smells, flickering lights, and annoying leaks now can lead to an expensive mess later. That's why you call Castile. Our trusted specialists will find and fix any issues, plus give you a free plumbing or electrical safety inspection with any service. So don't wait until your comfort bubble bursts. Call the plumbing and electrical experts at Castile. Book today. Stay comfortable on your budget with 0% interest financing now available.
What makes you sizzle? At Lodge Cast Iron, we're hungry to know. Maybe it's acing a weeknight meal. At Lodge, we put the pans in one-pan ribeyes with spring vegetables. Who needs a reservation? With American-made skillets that have your back from Monday to Thursday. And get you primed for that big weekend feeling.
I can do this all day.
Forever cookware made without forever chemicals. Which means wonderful weekends. Find what makes you sizzle with Lodge Cast Iron.
Our people, our culture, we do it differently and uniquely. Join me as we celebrate Porsche. Weekdays at 1 on Fox 5.
His player of the game brought to you by Royal Caribbean. It's Andrew Makuba. He made the play of the game. You see he got the pressure earlier. Got a half sack. Really got some nice tackles. That was a big one. Led to a fourth down stop. But this the biggest one. The interception in the end zone. His first in the NFL led to an Eagles touchdown and to an Eagles win here at Arrowhead. Coming up next on Fox, the OT presented by Ford. The guys are right here in the field. Can't wait to hear what they've got to say. That'll do it from Arrowhead for us. OT coming up next.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if doing the Georgia bark at my boss would be appropriate. Go Dogs!
Yeah, so we need to.
And it's not. Checking Allstate first was smart. Barking at my boss, dumb. At least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
Hey, Bark Boy.
These guys are crazy.
Hey, get new Little Caesars cheesesteak Crazy Puffs. They're so good, we ran here to tell you. We ran here? Try new cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza, pizza.
Cause I can feel your love. I can feel your love.
Anything for Bud Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL, right?
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, but thanks to Skyrizi and clearer skin, I'm all in. With Skyrizi, I saw dramatically clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free.
Don't use allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
With Skyrizi, nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your dermatologist about Skyrizi today. Learn how Apine could help you save.
Welcome to Visible, the ultimate wireless hack. It's one line, powered with unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network. Now just $19 a month for 1 year, guaranteed. Stream, scroll, browse, and connect with great coverage, plus a limited hotspot included. That's a top-tier network at a budget-friendly cost. But you already knew all that, didn't you? For a limited time, get Visible for $19 a month for 1 year, guaranteed.
I was in a car accident. 8 years, just gone.
This is the bad shit. Doc is back for season 2.
You're having memories. They're just weird flashes.
starting with the shots
6 years ago, you talked us out of the transplant. Now we've done it in the past.
There must have been a reason. Should I tell you why?
I have nothing to lose.
He hates me or something. Now I can't remember.
Special premiere next on Fox. Welcome to the OT, presented by Ford.
The OT presented by Ford coming away right after the Eagles knocked off the Kansas City Chiefs America's game of the week. Kurt Murphy, Terry Bradshaw, the play hand left on Kasky. I'll start with you, Howie. The second half was really about the mistakes made by the Kansas City Chiefs. I know we're having the microphone there as well. Howie, we're on the air. We're on the air. We're on the air. Yes. Thank you for joining us all year long. All right?
Thank you.
Let's talk about the mistakes made by Kansas City here in the second half.
You know, it was an ugly game. It really was. I mean, for both offenses to a certain extent. And Kansas City, for some reason, it was self-inflicted. You know, the Kelsey put on the goal line, missing on fourth down, opportunities that were there. Really just plowed through, and defensively, I thought played well, particularly, but I don't think offensively they played particularly well.
I mean, defensively, they played extremely well. Offensively, they had some sparks here and there. I think going for it on 4th and 1 in your own area when you come out right after the half. You sometimes got to put the ball down. Now, let your defense, who's been the strength for the last few years for you, actually, just let those guys continue to do what they're going to do. Maybe they get a turnover. Maybe something positive happens for you down in the other team's red zone, unlike it happened to them right there. So I think they should have leaned on the defense, not taking the chances that they took, and it's an unfortunate play, the ball bouncing off Kelsey.
You know, Gronk, you take a look at this, 20-17 is the final. You can talk about the Chiefs' defense played well. They made mistakes offensively. The bottom line, though, is Philadelphia made the plays when they needed to.
Yes, they did, especially with that pass from Jalen Hurts when it was a little underthrown to Devontae Smith. They finally needed to open up that passing game, and he aired it out, and Devontae Smith went up, high pointed the ball, and got tackled on the 2-yard line. That was the play of the game. That was the difference maker. They didn't really have any surgical drives like they do to, you know, weary out the defense for the Kansas City Chiefs, but they did just enough at the end, and they capitalized on that interception, which was a very big return, and it got the offense going to have the best drive of the game.
You know, TB, you take a look at this offense for the Philadelphia Eagles. Tush Push was, I mean, it's unstoppable always, but really dominant today. And that was a play that a lot of off-season time was spent going, maybe we should outlaw it. You saw why the Eagles didn't want it outlaw.
Well, they didn't want to outlaw. I don't know how you stop it. And you got to get under the offensive line, and that almost is impossible to do. I, for one, don't like it. I would have voted against having the Tush Push, but you know what? It's still in there. This is the old scrum football back in the 1940s. So, you know, they'll eventually, I think, they'll stop it. Today, it was hard for me to believe that Kansas City has now lost 3 in a row. Last year, they only lost 2 games all season. So it's in the Super Bowl.
Went back and when you running a tush push in the 40s, when you
know,
you set yourself up for that.
The tush push was my idea. Me and
you set yourself. Couldn't help it.
Exactly. All right, you mentioned 0-2 for the first time in his career against Patrick Mahomes. You heard the call from the game, or during the game, from Tom Brady, along with Kevin Burkhardt and the rest of the crew. Brady joins us right now. Your impressions of the 2017 Eagles win, Tom?
Yeah, great win. Just come on the road. Anytime you win a road game against this quality opponent, that Eagles locker room is going to be pretty happy. They played so well, going all the way back to week 4 last year, and you have so many reasons why this team is so good. Obviously, defensively, they stand out basically in every area. The pass rush, the coverage exceptional. And then you got on offense, Saquon, you throw the ball to A.J. Brown. If they cover everything, Hurts is running. So they have just been in rhythm for a long time. It's going to take nearly a perfect game for someone to come in and beat them.
And Tom, 2 things. One, you're wearing a gold jacket. You're trying to tell us something about your future. And secondly, it was a little uncharacteristic. You have 2 of the best quarterbacks in the league, 2 of the best passing quarterbacks in the league. What is it going to take for them? You know, the Eagles haven't done it in a few weeks to get the passing game going.
I think the Eagles, it's interesting. It's just such a complimentary aspect of their offensive football. They want to hand it off as often as possible, throwing it when they have to and they can because they got some incredible receivers, but it's just not the primary part of their offense. And for the Chiefs, the problem is it is the primary part of their offense. It is a passing game. They're just down, Rashee Rice. They're down Worthy. It's just the there's a lot of new guys that are integrating into this offense, and that deep throw to Thornton here late in the game, that'll give them a little bit of confidence, but they're going to need that defense to keep these scores nice and low until they can get some of their weapons back.
Yeah, Tom, I thought Mahomes was not in rhythm all day long, and probably it could have been from the defense of the Eagles, but you made a point, and I go back to it. I thought they would throw more crossing routes, get rid of the football, because primarily they did not have their receivers. And even with that, Mahomes once again led them in rushing like he did the last time. I just thought that even though they didn't have their big weapons out there, they could have done a lot of things with a lot of quick passing that they just didn't get done today.
Yeah, and I would expect them to figure these things out. I just think what I see from Patrick, he doesn't quite trust his protection, and he's just not quite trusting the receivers. And that's a hard thing because early in his career, he's throwing to Sammy Watkins and Tyreek Hill and, Travis Kelce, young Travis Kelce who's open by 4 or 5 yards at a time. And it's just the evolution of a quarterback. You start to, you know what you don't have as well. So sometimes that first option that may be a little bit open, he pulls the trigger. Whereas maybe in his younger days, okay, I can wait on my next guy to get open or my next guy to get open. And right now, it's just the first thing he sees, he's cutting it loose. And sometimes it's a really tight window, small margin of error throw that he's forced himself into.
Tom, what's up, man? It's Gronk here. So,
are you still taking notes down there?
I always taking notes, just like back in the heyday when we were in the classroom. You know me, always studying, buddy. Always studying. That's right. But Tom, the Philadelphia Eagles, they really couldn't get going on the offensive side of the ball. Not in the run game, not in the pass game. And they still won the game. What does that say about this team?
Yeah, well, what they're doing a great job is they're not turning the ball over and giving the other team short field. So even if they're not producing like they do, and look, this is a hard team to produce against. This is one of the best defenses in the league, and the Chiefs playing at home, their backs against the wall. They were going to get the Chiefs' best. So even when they're not at their best, they still find ways to move the ball down the field, put themselves in position to score points. There was always a great saying, you can't win until you can keep from losing. And the Eagles are doing a better job of that than anyone in the NFL. They are not losing these games at all.
Hey, speaking of losing real quick, let's not lose sight of the fact, Tom, that the Eagles are the defending Super Bowl champs. They're 2-0 right now, but you know the narrative. It's going to start about the Chiefs being 0-2 for the first time with Patrick Mahomes, and whether or not this run that we've seen over the last 6 seasons is over for KC. Do you feel?
And that's obviously an overreaction, and I would never count out. Patrick Mahomes looks like the same quarterback that he's always been in the NFL. Andy Reid's not changing. They got Brett Veach, a great general manager. They got Spagnuolo, one of the great defense players in the history of the NFL. They figure out their problems. Early season adversity, always when you have great character, teaches you about who you are, what you need to do to improve. There's plenty of things that the Chiefs know they need to improve. They're going to get some reinforcements back here in the next 3 or 4 weeks, and I think it's going to be a different offense when that happens.
Certainly, we're all ready to go. Thank you so much for spending time with us all morning on the Pregame Show.
Good luck in Vegas this week. Thank you.
Make sure you make it, bud.
You guys don't need me for anything else other than the pregame, the game, and post-game.
Vegas, buddy. I'm coming with you. I'll take a loan if you need any. You're just offering stuff.
Thank you very much, Tom Brady.
Go Jack.
Wow, he looked good in the Go Jack. You got to have one of a certain, place to it.
First ballot, no question about that. All right, the Eagles get the win on the road in Kansas City. Their fans are still here chanting EAGLES when we come back. Tom Melody with the running back Saquon Barkley, and we expect that the quarterback with us as well. Stick around, there's more of the OT presented by Ford coming your way. Yeah, close eye. You ready? Yeah, turn down.
Someone once said, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right.
Hey, get new Little Caesars cheesesteak Crazy Puffs. They're so good, we ran here to tell you.
Thanks, Saquon.
We ran here? Trying cheesesteak Crazy Puffs for $3.99. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza. I think I like sports now.
No way. The gecko was just spotted down the street.
I've always wanted to meet him. Ever since Geico's 24/7 emergency roadside service got us out of a jam.
Sounds like you go on to savings. My dudes.
Sir, do we know you?
Oh, I'm just a stranger who loves friendly service and American football.
Have you something to drink?
Oh, yes, Lord, say, it'd be lovely. And a root beer with lots of ice.
You know, you kind of look like someone.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My cousin Daryl.
Oh, he does look like Daryl.
The international games are back on NFL Network. And here are stars come out in the morning. So wake up and watch the game's best. Light up the world stage. 6 games across Europe with a return of London and debuts in Dublin, Berlin, and Madrid. Snooze off. Game on. It's Sunday morning football. The NFL International Games, only on NFL Network, starting September 28th.
French toast nibblers or breakfast nachos?
Actually, I was thinking about heading out only because I want to beat the traffic.
That's where the sleepovers the next day. I was going to throw the games on.
You're a Notre Dame guy. I'm from Texas.
Winners never compromise. Yeah. I mean, how can you call yourself a sports fan without Xfinity? You got multi-view.
The best college and pro games all in one place. I'm not going anywhere.
You ever tried pancakes and guac? You're about to. Yes, let's go. I got a little recipe, but I can't tell you, but I think you're going to be happy.
Where does confidence come from? It's not from within. It must be pursued. Confidence is not a mindset. It's an achievement. In the GMC Sierra HD AT4X. Get 5.9% APR for 84 months on 2025 Sierra heavy-duty models. That's over $4,000 in average finance savings.
This season, state versus state. Good luck. Founders Rock. Pass.
And on this season of the floor, September 24th on Fox. This wasn't just some flash of magic. This was a team who worked to reach heights never seen before. Or was there something we hadn't seen? Something young, hungry, motivated beyond belief. For the first time in a long time, the team with all the answers is back at the drawing board.
Back here on the OT, presented by Ford Revenues. Yeah, that's a group of Eagles fans that are still here. The chance of MVP for their starting quarterback, Jalen Hurts, who joined us right Super Bowl MVP. By the way, Jalen, thanks for joining us, first of all.
Thank you for having me.
All right, well, congratulations on the win. This is one of those games you had to grind it out, not a lot of passing yards, to rush some touchdown. Did you figure out a little bit more about who you are after a game like this today?
Yeah, well, the whole mentality is a great game. We play the game to win. Games like this kind of show you who you are, where you are with that. We knew we were going to come into the game. The flow of it would kind of go. They would do some things on defense, they would do some things on offense, and then we would do some things on our side of the ball. But it was about responding. I'm happy with how we responded in those key moments.
Before the game, we were talking about how in the Super Bowl you got just where you mollywopped them, whatever you call it, just mollywopped them. Did you expect this kind of fight from them today? Because you guys had dominated them previously.
Yeah, well, that's something in the past. And I think as a competitor, you give respect towards the game. And that's something that we have to play ourselves. We can't be casual. And I think we kind of work through some things as the game went on. And ultimately, in this league, and we went against championship level teams, it's about showing up in those situations. And we had the big ones for the safe one. We had the birds of the city that set us up. We did 6 out of 5. We had the young fellas stepping in and making that pick as they were down the field. So we're just playing complimentary ball, playing team ball. And, we're going to look back and say, we can learn from a lot, but in some ways, after a win that you want to.
You know what I like about you, and also Mahomes, is that both of you guys are selfless players. You just want to win football games. You don't have to throw for 300. You could care less. You just want to win, and that's very impressive. Was there a specific message that Sirianni gave you this week, knowing you would be coming on the road in a hostile environment, playing against a team you'd already mollywopped,
in the Super Bowl? Well, I think he came in and he ended the week off with the message of embracing adversity and embracing everything that comes our way. And today, what a perfect illustration of embracing adversity. Things were slow, maybe not ideal for what we tried to do, but that's the game of football. It's a great team on the other side of the ball. So in the end, it's just 90% how you respond, 10% that actually what happens to you. So you respond.
It's such a patient style of offense, which is not easy to, I think, do over 4 quarters. Particularly when you're waiting for that one play where you see the blitz, it's zero blitz, you throw that ball up on back shoulder throw. It seemed like it was up in the air forever. And it's the biggest play.
When you talk about situational football, it's about a good for a situation. You go back 2 years ago, we scored a touchdown in the same chip, same side of the field, and he got Monday night. And so it was something that we were preaching. I think earlier in the game, we kind of were seeking the big play instead of letting it come to us. And in the halftime, that's exactly what we came to the team. It's not really true. This play we're going to settle. And we saw something show up that we had presented to us in the past. And it was a big play in the game, just like it was the last time.
It's that window of opportunity is now.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts, you guys had 7 pushes today.
How are you feeling? And what did the defenders say to you about him out the pile?
Hell, I'm happy we converted him. I'm happy we converted him. When you get in those situations, it's just a matter of executing. And I think, you got to put it on those too. The other side of the ball, trying to send the snap down a little bit. So there are so many different things that you have to work through to execute the play. Ultimately, we did it just enough to find a way to win.
Were you in on that 3rd down in the goal line? On the goal line? You guys scored on 4th down, but were you in on that 3rd down? I believe you were in too.
Taylor, before we let you go, this crowd here, people talk about other teams and how they travel. This is week 2 regular season. Talk about this Eagles fan base and how they go with it.
Yeah, and it's a great time to be in Cleveland. I say that. And the fans, if they're every step of the way, we wouldn't be able to do what we do today for their support and enthusiasm.
It's as unique as the tush push.
Keep on keeping on.
They're keeping on. They're going to continue to celebrate. You can too. Go inside the locker room and celebrate with your teammates. Thank you so much. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP and winner of the game today as the Eagles knock off the Chiefs 20-17. Behind his tush push and a whole lot more, we'll get you inside that victorious locker room that Jalen's headed to right after this.
Miss your team's games on Sunday? Not an option. So whether you're a picked up an afternoon shifts fan, or just a move to a new city fan, or at a Sunday afternoon wedding fan, Verizon's got you covered. Get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV on us. Every out-of-market game, every Sunday afternoon. That's up to $480 in value. Only on Verizon.
See you Sunday.
As an official sponsor of the NFL, Jersey Mike's wants you, Eli Manning, to be our new spokesperson.
I'm in. I love Jersey Mike's.
Hold on. Jersey Mike's new spokesperson? You're stealing my job.
I don't want to steal anything.
Lies. Eli's.
I just love these subs.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
He's very prompt. Jersey Mike's, a sub of...
Hey, that's my line. A sub above.
Yo, AKC, listen!
What a day we have had here as we get this big game all wrapped up at Arrowhead from start to finish. Energy from both sides, Eagles fans, Chiefs fans, but in the end it was the Eagles getting the win 20-17 in the Super Bowl rematch. Let's get inside the locker room of the Philadelphia Eagles, who just won. We'll get that in just a second, but first, let's check in. Just a few moments ago, Tom Rinaldi had a chance to speak with Saquon Barkley.
Alongside Saquon Barkley, every yard felt like a fight in this one, Saquon. What did it require?
Every single body. I always had fun going against this team. They're well coached. They got so much talent. You know it's going to be a dogfight, and to come in here in this environment and get pulled out a win, that's the only thing that matters, and we got it done.
You said one of the big missions for this group was to turn the page from the Super Bowl and write a new story. What are you learning about this group 2 weeks in?
Same thing, tough, resilient, together. We love each other. We go out there and it shows on the field. We always got each other back, and that's what it takes to win football games, and we want to continue to do that.
The tush push, the brotherly shove, it played an enormous role in this game. What do you guys call the play?
I can't say that, right? But all I know, going against it and now being on the same side of it, I love it. Everyone knows what's coming, and it's man on man, figure it out, and who wanted more. And it came up big for us, and we're going to continue to use it.
Great win here in Kansas City, Saquon. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, like Jalen Hurts, as soon as that interview was done, Saquon Barkley got inside the Eagles locker room and said that camera guy.
Way to find a way. Way to find a way, right? Take pride. Take pride in winning however we need to win, and then we go back to work again. We find a way again. We repeat again and again and again. Right? It's about process. In a world, right, where everybody wants everything right away, it's about our process. It's about our work. You know, it really was an ugly game. And I think Tom mentioned it. The 88 yards that Saquon had, every one of them was earned. And it was tough and physical. There were concerns about the heat, the weather here. They've had some bad luck down in Tampa Bay. They've struggled with that down there. And I think they handled it well. And it's one of those things where it's another kind of notch on the belt. And, it's let's move forward. We weathered the storm of heat and being on the road, and it's Super Bowl matchup, and let's move on.
They found a way to win today, and they can play this kind of ball, or they can do the other. They can go, Air Eagle if they want to. Great job. I like that, Air Eagle.
A lot of other teams found a way to win, and that includes the Dallas Cowboys. They had a wild finish to their game against the Giants. Not only did they win, they let us inside their locker room. We'll take a peek at that and get you caught up on the other game. Highlights next.
Get one time. Get ready. Here it comes.
Someone once said, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the experience of this trainer,
Good to go.
but getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that brace. Got that brace. There's no trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.